So in the last session, we discussed what is the meaning of Oracle, applications, and SCM. Now let's talk about what does it mean by fusion. Okay, what is the meaning of fusion? So when I talk about the term called as fusion, how it is derived, what is the meaning of fusion? When we talk about our Oracle applications, let's take the notes. So like Oracle applications, we have many applications in the market. Okay, now we are talking about Oracle applications. The Oracle applications, we have many applications as we discussed, right? So SCM applications, finance, SCM, PPM, procurement, CRM, and many other applications are product families we have. Same as Oracle applications, there are applications like PeopleSoft applications, okay. JDE applications. JDE means JD Edwards. JD Edwards application. Civil applications. Okay. And say SAP applications. And Primavera applications. And we have Hyperion applications. So this is how we have many applications which can be used by companies to manage their finance related data, supply chain related data, or people's data, or their procurement data, or project related data. Okay. So these all different applications are available in the market. These can be used by companies to record their finance related transactions, SCM, HCM, PPM, okay, procurement. So for these different areas of business processes, these applications can be used. Right. Now, if you look at these applications, each product, okay, this product, Oracle applications means from Oracle company, PeopleSoft application from PeopleSoft company, JDE applications from JDE company, in the same way CBL from SAP, Primavera. These are the different vendors in the market who are providing the applications like Oracle. So when you look at Oracle applications, in Oracle, we have different solutions. Within the Oracle, already we discussed, we have financials, we have SCM, we have PPM, we have HCM, we have procurement. Okay, procurement. In short, you can write as PRC, means procurement. Okay, and CRM. This is how we have a different solutions available. This we can call as solutions or product families. When you talk about Oracle applications, these are the different solutions Oracle is offering for the companies. The same way, if you look at PeopleSoft, JDE, CBL, SAP, Primavera, the different applications. I'm selecting these. From all these applications, we have a different solutions. Okay, may not be all, most of the solutions are available. Now, when you talk about Oracle applications, from Oracle applications, very good solution is financials. When you talk about PeopleSoft application, okay, HCM is very good. There are many other solutions also, but in the market, HCM solution is very good from PeopleSoft. From JDE, the procurement and SCM solution is good. And from CBL, CRM solution is very good. From SAP, SD solution is good. SD means sales and distribution, which is equal to our SCM. Primavera, project solution is good. From Hyperion, Reporting solution is good. Reporting and budgeting solutions are very good. So this is how we have a different applications from the different vendors in the market, different companies. From each product, very specific area is very famous. Okay, very specific area is very famous. As an individual, if you want to buy something, it is easy for us to buy and use. You want to buy a car, and you want to buy a mobile, and you want to buy a laptop, okay, and you want to buy something else. Yes, you can pick the car from one brand, mobile from the different brand, laptop from other brand. No issues, because these are independent. Car purpose is different from mobile purpose is different from laptop purpose. Since those purposes are different, those are very independent, you can buy from any brand. But if any company is going to use applications to manage their business data, it is not a simple thing where they can go and pick financials from Oracle applications, SCM from PeopleSoft, procurement and SCM from JDE, CRM from Siebel, ST from SAP, and projects from Primavera, reporting from Hyperion. It is not easy because these are all applications purpose is to manage the data. The car, mobile, laptop purpose is different. Okay. So those purposes are not very similar purpose, totally different. But when you talk about applications purpose is same, to manage their business data, to record their business transactions and generating the reports and managing the data. So that is the reason car, mobile, laptop, you can get from different brands. But in the same way, you cannot get applications from different companies. If you want, you can get, but there will be big challenge. Say you want to use few product families for your company, like you want to use SCM and financials and HCM and procurement and PPM. Now you want to use these applications, these product families for your company. You are running the company and you want to use these product family related applications. Now from which companies you want to buy these products? Okay. So SCM you have to take from JDE. Financials you have to take from Oracle applications. HCM you have to take from PeopleSoft. Procurement you have to take from JDE, and PPM you have to take from Primavera. If you need reporting solution, you have to take from Hyperion. But it's a big challenge. If you can take, you have to take the license from the different software vendors, and you have to hire the teams, separate teams for finance, Oracle application consultants, SCM, JDE consultants, HCM, PeopleSoft consultants. Okay, procurement, again, JDE consult, PPM, Primavera consultants. We have to hire the people who are expertised in that respective applications, where all the applications are different applications. Means the companies are totally different. The platforms and many things will be makes big difference. Connecting all these applications and using these applications will become big challenge. That is the reason no company go with this kind of solution. What most of the companies are doing is, what is their primary area of applications which they require for their company they are looking at. Say their primary area is financials. Then financials is good in which applications? Finance is good in Oracle application. The rest of solutions also they are choosing from Oracle. The SCM, procurement, PPM, they are choosing. For the company, if HCM solution is very primary solution which they require, say they are more into people recruitment and managing the people. Okay, so in those scenarios, the company will pick the HCM solution from PeopleSoft, and along with that, what are the other applications they require? Those also they are choosing from PeopleSoft. So if the solution, the primary solution is SCM, they pick SCM is good from where that is JDE. They'll pick SCM solution from JDE AdWords applications. Along with that, what are the other applications they required, other solutions they required, those also they are picking from that only. So this is the situation which you can see in the market. That means if you want to have a best solutions as per your company requirement to manage the different business processes with the help of different product families or respective applications, you don't have best applications, okay, best product in the market, which will support all your business areas like SCM, finance, HCM, procurement, and PPM. So that's what you can see in the market. What Oracle did is, so they acquired PeopleSoft. Okay, Oracle applications are their own product. Their own product. And PeopleSoft application Oracle purchased from PeopleSoft company. JD AdWords. Okay, JD AdWords company developed a few applications. Those are JD AdWords applications. From JD AdWords, Oracle purchased JD AdWords applications. JD AdWords company, Oracle purchased. Siebel company, Oracle purchased. Now Siebel applications are Oracle applications only. Okay, SAP, no. So Primavera applications also Oracle purchased. Hyperion applications also Oracle purchased. Now these all are Oracle products only. Why Oracle purchased? In Oracle applications, only financials is good. The rest of all they have, these are all they have as a part of Oracle applications. But when they compare those with other applications, so those are not so great as a solution. That is the reason they purchased many other applications from the different companies, and those became Oracle applications only. Now this is Oracle PeopleSoft applications. Okay, now this you call as Oracle JD applications. Now this we call as Oracle Siebel applications. Because Oracle purchased all these. Oracle Primavera applications. Oracle Hyperion applications. So this is how Oracle acquired or Oracle purchased all these. Now all products became Oracle products. Now what Oracle did is, they taken financials from Oracle applications. HCM they taken from, okay, HCM they taken from PeopleSoft. They separated, okay. So this is how they taken. From Oracle application, they taken financials. They taken from financial Oracle applications. And HCM they taken from the PeopleSoft. And the procurement and SCM solution they taken from JD, Oracle JD applications. The CRM they taken from the Siebel, Oracle Siebel. And the projects they taken from the Primavera. And reporting solutions they taken from Hyperion. These all these they selected from the different applications, different company applications. For all these, they named it as a fusion. If you are going to use fusion applications, if you want financials, yeah, that is the best solution which is available in the market. Because in the fusion, whatever the financials applications Oracle is going to provide, that is from Oracle applications. If you are going to use HCM applications from fusion, the HCM is best in the fusion because in all these applications, HCM is best in PeopleSoft. From PeopleSoft, they taken the HCM solution into fusion. If you are going to use procurement and SCM solutions for your company, you can take fusion because in the fusion, this is also best because out of all these applications, JD applications, procurement and SCM is really good. So they selected from JD applications into fusion. From there, they picked and they just placed into fusion. The same way, Siebel CRM is very famous in the market. For even in Oracle also we have, in Oracle applications also we have CRM applications. And many other applications also we have CRM solution. But Siebel CRM is very famous. So from Siebel, the CRM they selected into Fusion application. The same way, project scheduling and all, Primavera is a very famous product in the market. Even in the Oracle applications also, you have a projects. But compared to Primavera, Oracle applications projects are not so great. So that is the reason from Primavera they picked project solution and reporting. In all these different applications, Oracle, PeopleSoft, JDE, Siebel, SAP, Primavera, here and there, everywhere we have a reporting solutions, but Hyperion is very powerful reporting solution, powerful tool to generate the reports. So since Oracle acquired Hyperion also, the reporting solution they selected from Hyperion to Fusion. Now what you see here, these are best in the market. So financials best in Fusion because they selected financials where financials is best. Where financials is best in Oracle application. From there they select. So in Fusion, HCM is the best. Why? Because HCM is best in which applications, that applications Oracle purchased and that they selected from PeopleSoft to Fusion. So this is how, if any company is going to use Fusion applications, that means they are going to get very best solutions as a part of Fusion applications. This is what you have to understand the meaning of Fusion. Okay. For not only these, just for our understanding purpose, I listed very few applications. PeopleSoft, JDE, Siebel, Primavera, Hyperion. This is how there are n number of products. There are n number of other company applications and technologies Oracle acquired, Oracle purchased. From all those, what is the best that they are taking into Fusion? So that's how this is the ultimate product in the market if you compare with any other applications. Okay. So this is the meaning of Fusion. Fusion means a combination, collection. Okay. The collection of best solutions, okay, in the market is the Fusion application. Okay. That is the meaning of Fusion. Any questions here, please? Any questions to understand the same point? Any queries, any clarity you required, please. And remember one thing, Oracle not built this Fusion applications from the scratch. Simply they selected. If you go to supermarket, you will select everything, you'll pick and you will drop in your basket. Whatever you need, you can pick. In the same way, what is the best in the market, that's how Oracle purchased and they took into Fusion as a Fusion solution. Okay, they created Fusion solution. So they didn't create anything. Remember that. Only financials is their own product. Rest of all are they picked. Okay, they didn't develop, they didn't create. Only financials Oracle developed from the scratch, that is their own product. But rest of all solutions, what you see in the Fusion, those all are just they acquired, they purchased and they picked and they placed in the Fusion solution. When we are going to use, one second, when we are going to use the financials, HCM, procurement, SCM, take anything, this all you see as a Fusion financials, Fusion HCM, Fusion SCM, Fusion CRM, Fusion projects, Fusion reporting only. You know where you see this is PeopleSoft HCM. You don't see this is JDE SCM. You don't see Siebel CRM. You don't see Primavera projects. You don't see Oracle financials. No, everything you see as a Fusion. Okay, Fusion Finance, Fusion HCM, Fusion SCM, Fusion CRM. This is how you can see everything in case of Fusion. If you are going to use Fusion, everything you see as a Fusion applications. That's all.
Lakshman? Yeah. Actually, HCM is introduced, right, in cloud?
HCM?
In first introduced, instead of financial, they introduced HCM, right? More clients in HCM side, right?
Correct. Yes. Okay. So when Oracle started introducing the Fusion, yes, the very first they introduced HCM. After that, they just started introducing the procurement solution along with that finance. Slowly they introduced projects. That's all. The phase by phase they introduced, all not at a time. Okay, one by one they introduced into market. That's true. Any questions, please?
Yeah, that's what clients is more in financial side, no?
Sorry?
Clients are financials are using or HCM using?
All they are using, because whatever they need, they are using.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever they need, accordingly they are using. Very primary applications here are these you can take. Finance, HCM, SCM, very primary. The procurement, core procurement, CRM projects are less usage in the market.
Okay.
So the clients are using financials, HCM and SCM. That is a basic business process, right? In every company, purchasing and paying, selling and collecting the payment and maintaining the employees' information. This is a very basic business process. Okay. To manage their basic business process, they need financials, HCM and SCM applications. That is the reason you could see many companies are using finance, HCM and SCM applications. When you talk about CRM projects and other applications, less companies compared to these applications. That's what you see in the market. Any other questions? Any questions from anyone, please? Okay. If any company is going to use Fusion applications, they are going to get best solutions which are available in the market. This is what we have to understand. Fine. Any questions, please? If no questions, we'll talk about what is the meaning of cloud. Hope this is clear to everyone. What is the meaning of Fusion? Fusion means the different products which are best solutions in the market. They just collaborated, they combined, and they are providing as a Fusion applications. They are giving as a Oracle Fusion applications. Again, within the Oracle Fusion application, if you are going to use that, we call as Oracle Fusion SCM applications. Any questions here, please? No questions. Now let's talk about what is the meaning of cloud. Okay, what is the meaning of cloud? Fine. What is the meaning of cloud? So cloud. To understand the cloud, let's talk about what is on-premise. Say, for example, one company wants to use Oracle Fusion applications. Okay, one company wants to use Oracle Fusion applications like financials, HCM, SCM. They want to use these three different product families for their company to manage that relevant business process related data. So if they want to use those applications, what they have to do is they have to buy the server. Okay, they have to buy the server. They have to buy the server. Why they have to buy the server? The applications what they want to use, those applications, they have to manage with the help of server only. Okay, with the help of server, they can manage the information. Okay, by using the server, they have to buy the server. That is the first point. Okay, they have to buy the server. After buying the server, okay, they have to take the license from Oracle to use these applications, to use Fusion Financials, Fusion HCM, Fusion SCM. To use those applications, they have to take the license from Oracle. Okay, they have to take the license. After when they take the license, Oracle will provide these products to that company. And these financials, HCM, SCM, the software products, they will provide to that company. They have to install they have to install those applications in the server. Okay, they have to do the installation. They have to do the installation. To do the installation, they have to hire the Fusion DBA. You can call as a Fusion DBA or Fusion Apps DBA, Fusion Applications DBA. DBA means Database Administrator. Okay, the Fusion Applications DBA, simply you can call as Fusion DBA or Fusion Apps DBA. The Fusion DBA can install the licensed applications into server, and they have to take care of the networking of that server and security. This is all they have to take care of. They need security admin. Okay, networking and security admin they required. Okay, to provision the access to the server and other aspects. And they have to take care of the maintenance of the server. Fusion DBA can take care of the maintenance of the server. Within the server, we are going to have all the applications and applications related database and reports, etc., etc. This is all we are going to install within the server. This all need to be managed by that company only. That company means the company should hire Fusion DBA. That person can manage those applications, means maintenance. Okay. If Oracle is going to come up with some new releases, now say today the company license from Oracle. Okay, today the company took license from Oracle. Please go on mute. And later they may come up with some new features. They may introduce something as a part of Fusion applications. If the new things what Oracle is introducing, if they want to use, they have to upgrade. They have to upgrade their product, what they are using. Okay. So if any company wants to use the Fusion applications, could be only finance or only HCM, only SCM or all, whatever it may be the case, they want to use Fusion applications, first they have to buy the server. They have to buy the server infrastructure. Okay. And they have to take the license from Oracle for the applications. After taking the license, Oracle will provide that product to company. That product need to be installed in the server with the help of DBAs. And they have to take care of the networking and the security for that server, access and all. And they have to take care of the maintenance. Okay, they have to take care of the maintenance of the server. When it comes to maintenance, there will be different activities. Those are not related to us. That is the reason I'm not getting into that. Those should be done by DBAs, the DB activities. Okay, the maintenance they have to do. If Oracle is introducing certain features, say in the SCM, they are adding some new features into purchasing application or inventory application or order management application. If you want to use those, that applications what you installed, those we have to upgrade to latest versions, latest releases. So for that, you have to do the upgrade. Okay. So if any company is going to have their own servers, if they take the license from Oracle and if they install and if they are using those applications, so that we call as on-premise model. We call as on-premise. On-premise means in their premises, they'll have their own server and they'll take the license, they install the applications and they use, that we call as on-premise. Call as on-premise. Okay. A company wants to use Fusion applications. They are buying the server, they are buying the license, they are installing, they are just deploying the DBAs and network and security admins, they are maintaining. They, if required, they are upgrading to latest releases and they will use that applications. Okay, they implement and they'll use it. So I want to use Fusion applications for my company, but I don't want to buy the server. I don't want to take the license. I don't want to install Fusion applications. I don't need DBA. I don't want to have a network and security admins. I don't want to do the maintenance. I don't want to do the upgrade. What I want to do is I want to use it. That's all. I don't want to take all these headaches of buying the server infrastructure, taking the license, installation, DBAs, network, upgrade, maintenance, upgrades, etc. Say I'm going to use in my own server went down. My DBA is not available. I cannot connect to my applications. Okay. So there will be many challenges if I'm going to have my own server. Okay. If somebody is going to have all these that we call as on-premise model. I don't want to have all this. I don't want to have all this. I want to use Fusion application. That's all. Why they are doing all these? To use Fusion applications only. To use Fusion application, this is all they have to do. Then only they can use. But I want to use Fusion applications. I don't want to take all these headaches. In that case, you can go with cloud. Okay, you can go with cloud. If you go to cloud, Oracle will provide virtual server. Okay, so if you go to cloud, in cloud, Oracle will provide access to virtual server. What Oracle will do is, they'll create one virtual server for you. What is the meaning of virtual server? Here in on-premise, the server is physical server. That means you have to place the server in specific location. Say, for example, you are doing the business in India and the US and UAE. You are doing the business in these 3 countries. Now you may locate the server in USA. The server is in the USA. That means the server you have to place in the physical location. The server you have to place in the physical location. If you go with the cloud, what Oracle will do is, there won't be any physical server. They will provide the virtual server. Okay, they will provide the virtual server. What Oracle can do is, in case of cloud computing, so here I have a simple slide to explain that point. Okay. So what cloud computing companies can do is, by using the concept called as virtualization, by using the physical servers, big machines, they can create n number of virtual servers. Okay. This physical server, they'll keep in specific location. These virtual servers, what they are creating by using this physical server, these servers, they'll keep available in the internet. Internet would be the source. Okay. Say one client wants to use virtual server. They don't want to have a physical servers and all. We want to use Fusion applications. For us, they'll create one virtual server and they'll give to us. Say the S1 they can give to one client. S2 they can give to other client. So that's how they'll create and give this virtual server for us. We can access and we can use and we can pay to Oracle. That's all. Okay. Where you can find this server? In the internet as a source. Okay, as internet as a source, you can find this virtual server. So in case of on-premise, okay, in case of on-premise, you'll have server in the specific location. In case of cloud, by using the big machines, Oracle can create the virtual servers. You can use it. When you take the access to virtual server, you have to take the subscription. You don't need to take the license. That means I want to use SCM applications and I have 50 users. I need SCM applications access for 5 years or 10 years. Okay, with these specifications, you can pay to Oracle and they will allocate one virtual server for you. Within that virtual server, for which applications you are taking the subscription, all the applications would be available. And you can implement those applications as per your business and you can use those. So you are not going to have your own servers. You are using the Oracle servers, that too not physical servers, virtual servers. And you are not going to take the license, just you are taking the subscription for certain period, for number of users, for certain applications you are taking the subscription. You no need to do the installation. You will get a virtual server along with the applications only. You no need to maintain the DBA team to take care of the installations and to do the maintenance. Everything, the maintenance and all will be taken care by Oracle Fusion DBA team from Oracle side only. And the network and security and all Oracle will take care. And if at all, if you want to upgrade to latest releases or versions, that also Oracle will take care. So everything will be in the Oracle control. Okay, you are not going to buy the servers, no license, no installation, no maintenance, nothing. Everything Oracle will take care. So that's how you can use the virtual servers. Okay, virtual servers. Say now you are using this physical server. In on-premise, we use the physical server. Say users are located, say in USA and India, UAE. Okay, so users are located. Okay, you are running the business in these 3 countries, and from 3 countries, the users are connecting to your server. When users are connecting from USA, since server is available in USA, the server can respond very quickly for US users. Okay, in the network point of view also, there is no distance, too much of distance. Server is in the USA, user also in the USA. There will be good response to the users if they are trying to create something, if they are trying to fetch something from that server. If users are connecting from India, there is a huge distance with the network. Okay, servers are located in USA, but user is sitting in India. From India, they have to connect to the server through network. The connection need to be established, and again the server which is in USA that has to respond. Compared to USA users, India users experience would be poor. So for USA users, whenever they connect immediately, it can be connected. Whenever they are doing something, it can respond immediately. But for India users, since they are connecting from very far away, so definitely the experience won't be good. In the same way, UAE users also. So that's what you can see in case of physical servers. In case of virtual servers, what Oracle is doing is they are maintaining their data centers in almost all the countries. Okay, almost all the countries. Say they have their data center in USA. They have their data center in India. Say Oracle allocated, okay, one server for you. The server name is, say, virtual server 1. Now what Oracle will do is, the same virtual server, whatever they are allocating for you, they'll keep available in all the data centers in which countries you are doing the business. These all will be connected, all are same. All are same. Okay, they do the replication. These all are same. So this virtual server only they'll keep available in their data centers. They keep availability. They'll keep available. If you enter something in this virtual server, that will be updated in all these. If you enter here, that will be updated in all. So all are one. Now, say one user is trying to connect to this server, virtual server. Then automatically the cloud, okay, computing, in cloud computing, automatically will identify what is the user location. User is trying to connect to the server, virtual server from India. Automatically the user system will, that in the, whenever they click on that virtual server link, it will route the connection to India data center virtual server. Whenever the user is identified, user is trying to connect from India, it will route that connection to India data center virtual server. If user is trying to connect from US, what is the nearest virtual server to the US users, which is available in the USA data center. It will connect to US data center virtual server. If user is trying to connect from UAE, it will route the access to the nearest data center's virtual server, that is UAE data center virtual server. So whenever user is trying to connect in this cloud, what happens is it will identify for this user which is the nearest data center available, so and so. To that data center, whatever the virtual server they allocated for us, they are keeping available, Oracle will connect that user request to that. So this for all these virtual servers, only you will have one URL only. But they'll keep available that virtual server to very nearest data centers from where the company is working, from which countries. Everywhere they'll keep available. That's how user experience would be rich. Okay, this all will be in the full sync. If you enter something here, that you can see everywhere, here, here, and here, because these four are one only. So this is how Oracle is providing the virtual servers. And if somebody is going to use the virtual servers from where they are trying to connect, okay, the nearest data centers virtual servers will be available. That's how their experience would be very good. And if you compare cloud with on-premise, these all are not required. We don't need to take all these headaches. Just take subscription, everything Oracle will take care. Just you use it. Along with that, that virtual server they'll keep available wherever you are doing the business. Okay, wherever you are doing the business in that country, in their data centers, the virtual servers they'll keep available. You take anything, Google or Gmail or Facebook or WhatsApp or Twitter, take anything, they all are following the same. Those all are cloud applications only. Google and Facebook, Twitter, these are LinkedIn, these all are cloud applications now they are using. So in the nearest data centers in almost all the countries, they are keeping those applications available with this virtualization. That means they are using the virtual servers for those applications. So that is the reason simply if you click on Facebook or anything, immediately you can see the response. Because if you are sitting in India and if you are trying to connect to Facebook, in India, whatever the data centers they have, in those data centers, the Facebook application they are keeping available with the concept called as virtual servers. That is the reason we never think it is slow and is not responding, it is taking time. You never have that kind of experience since those all applications are cloud applications. That means through cloud you are accessing. They are not keeping those in the physical servers. They are keeping all those applications in the virtual servers. When you have applications in the virtual server, the user experience would be very rich. So this is what we have to understand. Any questions here, please?
Basic questions.
Yeah.
So now we have virtual server considering this example in 3 different locations. So if I'm sitting in India and entering some data, so and at the same time USA guy would like to access that data. So but there's no delay, right?
No delay.
These virtual servers connected, interlinked. Similarly, when things were on on-premises server, so how, I mean, there was a delay because although they both are connected, sorry?
Distance, because of the distance. Network distance.
Okay.
So US server is in US, user in US. That means they are very close, right? They are close to server.
Yeah, understood. But here also, although virtual, on-premises condition, India's and USA server were connected. In cloud, the virtual server also connected, right? I mean,
in their country only. It is there in their country only. The virtual servers are there in their country only.
and they are like one. So all data which comes from India.
Yeah. This all will be in the full sync. Whatever you do here, everything will reflect everywhere.
That syncing takes time, right? That is what this.
No. It doesn't take time. Okay. Without
okay.
the synchronization takes place.
Okay. That's what's understanding.
Yeah.
Okay.
No time. It will sync immediately. That's how it works.
Okay.
Any other
right.
questions?
And yeah, one more question. Like we know in on-premises, especially, a lot of things to be taken care. Yeah, server license installation, especially DBA part.
Yes.
So, so when we have cloud, the DBA part becomes very less. That
zero, not less, zero.
Yeah.
Need any DBA? DBA.
Yeah, correct.
DBA role, Oracle will take care. They are made cloud DBA team. If anything need to be done for our virtual server, just you can inform to Oracle. Their DBS will do that activity.
Okay.
DBA.
So
for cloud, no DBA.
Right. But one more last question. Maybe maybe a little more different topic, but it's connected.
We can discuss.
Yeah, we always talk about that SaaS, PaaS, and AS, IaaS.
That is
so in IaaS.
No. 1 second. That is going to be the next concept.
Okay, then we'll resolve this question.
Yeah. Any questions based on these details, please? Okay. Right. No questions. Now, say for example, you want to use Fusion applications for your company. Okay, you want to use Fusion applications for your company and you don't want to use on-premise, you want to go with the cloud. Okay, you want to go with the cloud. And here, let me just talk about the cloud. Hope you got the point. What is the meaning of cloud? Cloud means instead of maintaining our own servers, if you are going to take the server support from Oracle, nothing but virtual servers, if you are accessing the Fusion applications through virtual servers, that we call as a cloud. Okay, that is the meaning of cloud. Say you are using your SCM applications by using your own server, that you call as Oracle Fusion SCM applications. You don't have your own server. You are using Oracle servers, nothing but virtual servers, then include the term called as cloud. So the simple point here is where your applications are deployed, where you are managing your applications. If you are managing your applications with your own servers, don't include term called as cloud. That is just Oracle Fusion SCM applications, or simply say Oracle Fusion applications. It could be SCM or finance or HCM or anything. Okay, simply call as Oracle Fusion applications only. If you are accessing the Fusion applications with the help of Oracle servers, then include the term called as cloud. Okay, there it makes the difference. Okay, so wherever applications are deployed, your applications you have in your own server, don't use the term called as cloud. Your applications you have in your Oracle virtual servers and you are using, then you can call it as cloud. Any questions here, please? Okay. Any questions?
Lakshman, the concept of SaaS and PaaS comes in place of on-premise. PaaS comes in on-premise, right?
No. We'll discuss that.
That is different. Okay.
Next step, yeah, that's different. That's everything in the cloud only. On-premise is different. In cloud, those are the different options. Yeah. Now, so we are talking about Oracle Fusion Cloud SCM applications. That means the SCM applications you are going to access from Oracle servers. If you have your own servers, call this as a Oracle Fusion SCM applications. That means you are Applications are same. It could be your own server or Oracle server. The applications remain same as it is. Doesn't make any difference in the applications. So if it is your own server, call it as a Oracle Fusion SCM applications as Oracle Fusion SCM applications only. If it is Oracle servers, that means you are going to connect, you are going to access through cloud computing technique. That is the reason you have to include the term called cloud. Applications remain same. Where you have your application, based on that you can include or exclude the term called as cloud. That's all. Or else you can take Oracle Fusion applications. It could be any applications, SCM or HCM or finance, anything. Oracle Fusion cloud applications. What is the difference between these two? When you say Oracle Fusion application, the meaning is those applications you have in your own server. If you include the term called as cloud, the applications you are accessing from Oracle servers. That is the meaning of with cloud and without cloud. Okay, this is what we have to understand. Now, you are running the company and you want to use Fusion applications. Whatever the applications you require, you can take the subscription, and you want to go with a cloud option. You are not interested with on-premise. You want to go with a cloud because everything will become easy for you. And compared to this, okay, if you compare with on-premise, you have to invest a lot, capital investment, CapEx. Okay, capital expenditure. For server infrastructure, you have to spend more. Licensing, there will be costing more. And you have to maintain DBAs and other technical team. Okay, and again, the maintenance will become challenge and all. In case of cloud, no need to buy the servers. So you don't need to spend anything. No need to take the license. Just take subscription. Subscription fee is very less compared to license. No DBAs, nothing. That is the reason this is the best option. Say you want to use cloud. Okay, cloud, you want to go with a cloud servers for your company. Now, what option you have to choose in cloud? Again, if you are running the company, if you want to use Fusion applications, if you want to use the virtual servers in the cloud, which option you want to use, that you have to decide. In cloud, we have three different options, okay, for companies. One is SaaS.
Yeah, one question before we going into that.
Please. Yes.
Yeah, so you mentioned why we say that license is costlier than subscription, because as per my understanding, we have to pay one time for license, but for subscription, every monthly, quarterly or 6 month, whatever. So we have to pay. So paying again and again is costlier.
Yeah.
Here, or the license.
Whatever you pay, it's very, very small amount for subscription. License you may pay one time, but that is very big amount. That's how it is. Very high, big amount licensing. Okay. So subscription fee is very less. Yeah. Fine. So if you are going to use cloud, okay, virtual servers from Oracle, in the cloud, we have these three different options. Okay, these you can call as three different subscription models or three different subscription options. So what is the meaning of SaaS? Okay, what is the meaning of SaaS? SaaS stands for software as a service. Okay, software as a service. SaaS stands for software as a service. When you talk about PaaS, PaaS stands for platform as a service. IaaS stands for infrastructure as a service. Say infrastructure as a service. Okay. So SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. These are the different subscription models are available from Oracle for the companies. So what is the difference between these three? What is the best? Okay, where you can have applications, where you don't find applications. Let's talk about it. By looking at this name, you can understand software as a service. In the SaaS, S stands for software, A stands for as, another A stands for A, other S stands for service, software as a service. That means you can take the subscription from Oracle and you can use as it is how the applications are available from Oracle. Okay, as it is you can use. So in case of SaaS, software as a service, so you'll have applications. You will have access to Fusion applications. For which applications you are taking the subscription, you will get access to Fusion applications. As per your company business process, you can implement and you can use. In case of PaaS also, you will get Fusion applications. For which applications you are taking the subscription, accordingly you will get access. In two models, in SaaS and PaaS, you will get access to Fusion applications as per your subscription. Now, here in case of SaaS, say for example, you take the subscription for SaaS and in the inventory application, you want to create one page. Okay, whatever the inventory application Oracle is providing, in that you want to add some new page to capture some inventory related data. So if you are trying to create something new, that we call as customization. Okay, that we call as customization. Customization is nothing but creating something new which is not available in the applications which Oracle is providing. So if you want to create the new page, in case of SaaS subscription, if you want to create the new page means that just we are calling as a customization. So that is not possible. Customizations, no. If you take the PaaS subscription from Oracle, Oracle is allowing to do the customizations in case of PaaS. Here you can see PaaS. PaaS stands for Platform as a Service. So Oracle is providing the platform for us to create something new as per our requirement. In case of SaaS, what you get from Oracle, you have to use it. Take example of Facebook. Facebook is SaaS application only. Okay, as a user, like we can use, we cannot create anything. Okay, we cannot create anything. If you can create something, that we call as PaaS only. There is no platform where we can create something new as per our requirement as a user. So if there is something, if something is allowed to create, that we call as PaaS, Platform as a Service. That means you can create new things as you require. So that is the primary difference between SaaS and PaaS. And other points. If you want to create the reports, new reports and all, you can create. Say Oracle is providing few reports. Okay, you want to create new reports. Okay, new reports. Okay, it may be in the inventory application or order management or in purchasing or in any other application. You want to create new reports. Yes, that is possible. Okay, in SaaS that is possible. Creating new report also we call as customization. But if you understand, creating new page is totally different from creating new report. The new report, you can view the data. Whatever the data is available, how you want to see, that is all about new report. But customization means creating the new page is totally different. That means you are adding something to that existing application. Or else with the customization, you can modify something what Oracle is providing. Or else with the customization, you can create new application also. These all are possible in PaaS. PaaS, you can do the customization. You may create one page or you may create multiple pages. or like inventory, purchasing, order management, you may create another application also. So all are possible within this PaaS. When you talk about creating the new reports, creating new reports also we call it customization. The reports creation is allowed in the SaaS because the report creation is not going to disturb the application which Oracle is providing. If you are doing the customization, whatever the Fusion applications Oracle is providing, you may modify those. You may add something to that, or else you can create new application. So that is the reason. So here, the customizations when you do, it will, what are the applications Oracle is providing, you may change the view or anything for the applications what Oracle is providing. Here, customizations are not possible. Whatever the application Oracle is providing, you have to use as it is. Reports anywhere you can create. Okay, it could be SaaS or PaaS. Say for example, just for example, you are going to use inventory from Oracle. You are going to use inventory application from Oracle. And you want to use sales application from SAP. SAP sales application. Inventory application from Oracle. Okay. Inventory application from Oracle. Sales application from SAP. Now these applications you can connect. So you are using the Fusion, and in the Fusion you are using Oracle Fusion Inventory, and SAP sales application you want to connect to Oracle Inventory. Okay, Oracle Inventory. Now connecting one application with another application, that we call as a integration. Integration, we call as integration. If you are going to use Oracle sales application, means Oracle order management. If you are going to use Oracle order management, you don't need to connect Oracle order management to Oracle inventory. Oracle is connecting and they are giving. Okay. So they are connecting and they are giving. You no need to create integration. Other than Oracle, if any other applications you are going to use along with our Oracle applications, so those applications we call as third-party application. Other than Oracle, any other applications we are going to use, those applications we call as third-party applications. If you are using third-party applications, you have to connect the third-party application with our Oracle application. Connecting third-party application with our Oracle application, we call as integration. So these integrations are possible in SaaS and PaaS. Okay, that is possible. So if you are a SaaS customer, yes, you can do the integration. If you are a PaaS customer, yes, you can do integrations. When we are using the few applications from Oracle, along with those applications, if you are using some other applications from other companies, those applications can be connected with your Fusion applications. Connecting those applications, other applications means third-party applications with our Oracle applications, we call as integrations. Yes, integrations are possible. And say, now you take in the subscription for SaaS and you started using. After few months or few years, Oracle may come up with a new release. Okay, Oracle may come up with a new release, new features in SCM applications and all. So in that case, you can talk to Oracle. If you are a SaaS customer, Oracle will upgrade your applications automatically. Automatic upgrade. Okay, automatic upgrade possible here. Yes. If you are a PaaS customer, automatic upgrade is not possible. You have to do everything through manual process. Because here, why Oracle is going to upgrade automatically? The product what Oracle is providing, you are not disturbing with the customization. You are not changing. As it is you are using, so it is easy for Oracle to upgrade to latest version or latest release. But in case of PaaS, you are doing the customizations, what changes you did to inventory, order management, purchasing and other applications, Oracle is not aware of it. without knowing that if Oracle will upgrade, everything will get disturbed. That a reason Oracle is not going to touch your applications. They will tell you like, if you want to upgrade, you upgrade and you take care of all the customizations, which is possible, which is not possible, which will impact with this upgrade and all. Your team has to take care. So if you are a SaaS customer, Oracle will help you with auto upgrades whenever they come up with the new releases or new versions. And if you are a PaaS customer, you have to take care of the upgrades. Auto upgrades, no. Manual upgrades, we have. When you talk about IaaS, just you get storage space only. You don't get any applications here. Okay. IaaS is, okay, just storage space. You can buy some storage space from Oracle. Within that, you can install the application or you can maintain some data for any purpose you can use. Okay. So any purpose you can use, that is the meaning of infrastructure as a service. They'll provide the infrastructure, means storage space they will provide that you can use for any purpose. When you take IaaS subscription from Oracle, you don't get any applications and all. Just you get storage space that you can use for any purpose. So instead of using your buying own server, you may take IaaS subscription from Oracle, then take license and you can install those applications in IaaS if you want to use this IaaS subscription. Okay. Instead of installing in your own server, take license, install all those applications with the help of your DBA in this IaaS. That is possible. So these are the three different subscription models. Subscription models we can call, or subscription options we can call. So this is what we have to understand. Okay. In SaaS and PaaS, we'll get the Fusion applications for which applications you are subscribing. In SaaS, you cannot do any customizations, means page related customizations. Instead of saying page, you can say functionality related customizations or features related customizations. Not possible, but in PaaS, Oracle is providing the platform to create anything new what you want. And in both cases, yes, you can create the reports. There is no issue. But when it comes to integrations, yes, in SaaS and PaaS, so in any environment, you will be able to connect third-party applications. That is nothing but integrations. When it comes to auto upgrade, as a SaaS customer, okay, you will have a privilege to opt auto upgrade from Oracle. If you are a PaaS customer, so Oracle is not going to help you with auto upgrades because you already modified what Oracle is provided, those applications with the customizations. So these are the points we have to understand. Okay. These are the points we have to understand. Your customization means you can take as a page customization or functionality customization. Okay. Now in the market, the most of the clients are choosing SaaS only. Okay, most of the clients are choosing SaaS. The reason the product is stabilized. Okay, almost all the products, all the product families are subscribed. Whatever you can see in the Fusion, all the product families are very much stabilized. So the most of the clients are going with a SaaS. Very few clients for which a company's business process need to be modified, where the Fusion applications, whatever Oracle is providing directly, if those are not going to help them, if any changes need to be done, such kind of scenarios, the clients are going for PaaS. Otherwise, most of the clients are using SaaS subscriptions only. Most of the clients are SaaS. When we are going to work as a Oracle Fusion Cloud SCM consultant, it doesn't make any difference for us. It could be SaaS or PaaS. There is no difference for us. For us, in SaaS and PaaS, you will have access to same applications. If it is a PaaS, technical people can do the customization. That additional privilege you can see in case of PaaS, which is not possible in the SaaS. Okay, as a functional consultant, for us, it doesn't make any difference. This is the point we have to understand. Any questions here, please?
Yeah. So today, those who are in Oracle EBS, those were technical consultant, and if they move to the Fusion, so even their skill will be utilized in page customization, because that will be HTML based, right?
No. See,
or today they are using SQL basically.
the fact is, the guys who are working on EBS applications, means current existing Oracle applications, EBS, e-business suite, who are working on this as a technical consultants and DBAs, they all are moving to Fusion Functional. In EBS, we need technical consultants. There is good demand in the EBS. When you talk about Fusion, there is very less demand. The reason is, if you go with the SaaS, hardly, if you want to do integrations, you need technical consultant, or else if you want to create the new reports, you need technical consultant. Apart from that, we don't need technical consultant support in cloud, in SaaS. If client is going to use PaaS, yes, to do the customizations and reports and integrations. If you talk about technical consultants in EBS, in every implementation, we need technical consultant for one primary activity. What is that activity? Every implementation, we need
data validation, migration. Yeah.
Exactly. That is the point. See, when you do the implementation, say the client may not require customizations, may not require integrations. Take that simple example. But technical consultants are mandatory in EBS implementation for data conversion. When they are moving to Oracle applications from other applications, in other applications, whatever the data they have, like suppliers, customers, okay, sales invoices, purchase orders, items, all the data we have to move from the previous system to current EBS applications. There we need technical consultants. But in the Fusion, that task they converted to functional. We don't need any technical consultants to do that. As a functional consultant, we can do that activity. They converted that activity from technical to functional. Oracle is trying to reduce the technical burden when anybody is going to use the Fusion applications. And already we discussed one point, most of the clients are using the SaaS. When they are using the SaaS, no customization. Okay, hardly some integrations, if required, reports. The reports can be developed by anyone. Even functional consultant can learn the reports part, which is a simple thing. They can develop the reports. Okay, only what is left for technical integrations. Just for integrations, they don't need many consultants. If you take example, in EBS, 10 projects. Okay, so I'll take example 10 EBS projects. For 10 EBS projects, you may need minimum one consultant for each project. Depending on the customizations and developments, you may need more than 10. I'm taking just, we need 10 technical consultants. But if you take 10 Fusion projects, okay, you may need 2 technical consultants. We don't need any dedicated technical consultants in Fusion. Okay, most of the clients are using SaaS. So any like integrations and reports doesn't take much time. Simply they can work for multiple projects in Fusion. So that's how the demand totally reduced in the Fusion for technical people. So that is the reason already most of the people are just moving to Fusion functional applications. Okay, they are learning and they have started working. And when you talk about DBS, okay, EBS, apps DBS, okay, DBS, EBS apps DBS. So they don't have any scope to work on Fusion applications as DBAs. The reason, the DBA part, Oracle is going to manage. Okay, so if 10 companies are going to use SaaS Fusion applications for their company, the 10 companies are not going to hire single DBA. They are not going to hire because they don't need DBA. If you take the same case in EBS, if 10 projects, definitely 10 DBAs we required. Depending on the size of the project and all, we may need more than 10 DBAs. But in the Fusion, 100 Fusion projects, 1 DBA also not required. So that is the reason you could see in the market, most of the EBS technical consultants and DBA consultants Not only those, these also. JDE consultants, okay, PeopleSoft consultants, these all are moving to Fusion applications. They are moving to Fusion functional. They are learning SCM, finance, or SCM, BPM. They are learning and they are moving functional side. That's what you can see in the market.
But today, Oracle company itself needs a lot of DBA because ultimately they have to maintain, right, for across globe.
See, I'll tell you one thing. One client, minimum 1 DBA is required. Okay. The same way, one client, one project, 1 DBA. If you take example of Oracle, they'll hire 1 DBA. Okay. This DBA can support for 100 or more than 100 clients. Because all servers they are managing. It is not like physical, virtual servers. There is no too much of DBA activities. It is your own server and all. The DBA actively should be available. They have to work. Because here, one client, definitely 1 DBA. They cannot take 1 DBA for multiple because they are only one. So here, 1 DBA can support for 100 clients also from Oracle side. Because there is no that much work in case of virtual servers for DBAs also. Okay, simple things, some patching and small activities. That's all.
Yeah.
That's how. So very much reduced. Fine. Any questions to understand these points, please?
All clear. Only one from my company point of view. In my company, we have already hired IaaS.
Okay, IaaS.
But we are in EBS.
Okay.
So
you installed EBS applications in IaaS, right?
Yeah, correct. Storage is in IaaS.
Yes.
So now,
instead of buying your own server, you purchased virtual space, virtual server space.
Storage, yeah. So if suppose we upgrade from EBS to Fusion, the cost will be very minimum required because we have already our storage, right?
No. IaaS is different. Okay, IaaS just they are giving us storage space. In that you can install EBS or you can install SAP or you can install anything else. If you want to move to Fusion, again you have to go with this or this. Or else by keeping the same IaaS, you have to take the license for Fusion applications. Again, you have to install those. Again, you have to implement. As of now, solution is not available from Oracle to move from EBS to Fusion as an upgrade. You have to do as a fresh implementation, re-implementation.
No, yeah, correct. But the cost, like if I go for PaaS, so they are providing me 2 things. One is application, another one is storage. But in IaaS, I have already storage. Now only I need the application, the cost for application.
Now see, you will have your application, but remember you are going to take the license. They don't give you IaaS subscription with applications. You have to take the license, you have to install, and you should have a DB and they have to manage that applications. Totally is a similar, same as a on-premise only. Just if you buy the server, it may cost more lot for you. So smartly you selected virtual server here. That's all.
Yeah. We already paying
like
for that.
It is all you have to take care. This is all you have to take care. Even if you are going to have a Fusion applications in IaaS. If you want to use Fusion applications, don't be in the IaaS. You have to go with the SaaS or PaaS. Now you are using EBS within this, right? EBS applications.
Yeah.
If you have a plan of moving to Fusion, it won't be great idea continuing in the IaaS with the Fusion. If you have a plan of using Fusion, you go to SaaS or PaaS. Okay. So whatever the solution you have here that you have to implement in the SaaS or PaaS. That's how you can use. Still, if you want to continue with IaaS only.
Then in case I have to, I have to leave IaaS.
Yes.
Because if I go.
That is the best option. Yes. Otherwise, you will remain as a on-premise client only, but environment would be virtual server with the help of Oracle. Server only virtual, but things all these you have to take care. On-premise approach.
Yeah, my question is, all the government organizations and the government militaries, and they will be going for IaaS only, right? Ram? Because of the data should be very much.
No, one thing, it could be SaaS or PaaS, IaaS. These virtual servers are managed by Oracle. Only the point is, if it is IaaS, you can take care of the maintenance.
Yes, because of the data security, people will be going for IaaS, but not for the cost effective, but for data. Which organizations and all will be going for IaaS?
No. Simple. See, just now we got one example, right? What they said, they are using EBS here. That means they want to use EBS application. They want to use cloud option. That is the reason they choose for this. They want to use EBS applications through cloud, through virtual servers. That is the reason they gone for IaaS. Okay.
Okay.
So you see, if they have their own servers, if they maintain that application, their own servers, it will become big challenge. Always the server should up and running. If they go with IaaS, this always will up and running. That Oracle will take care. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
That's it. Fine. Any questions here, please? Seems to no questions.
So in that case, SaaS is better, right, Lakshman?
Yes, SaaS. Most of the clients, okay, more than 95% of the clients are using SaaS only. Only 2-3% clients are going with a SaaS, like who are very big clients. Okay, so big clients means their process definitely need to be modified. What Oracle is providing, okay, those applications may not support all their business scenarios. That is the reason. So as few clients are choosing who are very big clients. The rest of small size and all other clients are choosing SaaS only.
Yeah, Lakshman, actually, I still am not fully clear that my company is using IaaS.
Okay.
And storage system is there already in my company now with IaaS. So if I go for SaaS and I will ask them, don't provide me the storage system.
One second. Your company storage you have in your company only?
In IaaS.
No. One second.
Oracle provided.
The server and all you have in your company?
Yes.
Okay. That means that is not IaaS. That we call as cloud at customer. Okay. What they do is they will arrange one server. Okay. They will arrange one server in the customer location. Okay. In that you can install the application. For that server, they will enable the cloud provisioning. How it works in the cloud, in the same way, your applications Oracle will take into cloud and they'll keep available everywhere, wherever you want to access. That we call as cloud at customer.
Yeah.
Oracle provides infrastructure. They will set up in your company only. But within that, what are the applications you have that they map with the cloud computing? So this is how that applications would be available. That you call as cloud at customer.
Okay.
Yeah, not IaaS, because you are telling you have infrastructure in your company, servers, right?
Yeah.
So that if you go with IaaS, infrastructure as service, you don't find servers in your company. Oracle will take care. We don't see that those. We will have access to virtual servers. If you say,
okay,
have a servers in your company, that is cloud at customer. That is a different option.
Fine. That's fine. So now that I have server storage capacity at customer location, so if I have to go for Fusion, then can I ask Oracle to provide me only application, not the virtual storage, because I have already?
Yes, definitely they can provide. In that case, you will take the license.
Yeah, license based.
Yeah, you can
subscription, in fact.
Yeah, you can take that.
See, so that will be cheaper for us.
that you can install in your own server, or you can install in this IaaS model, or you can install in this model also.
Okay, clear then.
Yeah. Anywhere you can install.
Thanks.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone, please? Okay. So no questions. Done. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can stay back. We can discuss. We're done for today. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you all.
Thanks.
Any questions from anyone, please?
But others,
can you?
Please. Yeah. Could you please repeat your question? No? Okay. Fine. Any questions from anyone, please? Okay. No questions. Okay. We're done for today. See you tomorrow.